Hey, this is Gecko Mayhem, and this is a showcase video I made in Addon for TBC Classic Anniversary. It is a gear set add-on, and I'm going to show you how it works. There is a button off here to the side of your character pane called Sets. When you click it, the Gear Sets window pops up, and hopefully it is fairly intuitive for people. As you can see also, when the set window is open, everything has a tick box. I'll get into that in a moment. Set name. This is where you would type a new set name, or where set name appears when you click on a set. So if I were to click one of my existing sets, DPS, it appears here in the window, and now I can do stuff to it. If I click clear, it basically clears that little window, and the buttons that you can't use are grayed out. So, if I were to create a new set, just call it Enhance, and I click Save, it now adds that set alphabetically to your set window. Now, as you get further and further down, it is supposed to push it down. May have to test that out a little bit more. But future versions, if this does get a bit cramped, I will expand it out a bit. Okay, so I've just made my set called Enhance. It includes everything that I have ticked. With regard to the tick boxes, down here at the bottom, the tick is a little bit grey, which means that not everything is ticked. So by default, shirt, tabard, and ammo are not selected. If I click that, it selects all of them, including them. If I click it again, it turns it off. And if I go up here to where it says reset slots, that will reset it back to the default of everything except for shirt, tabard, and ammo. If I want to work on the enhanced set, I can rename it. So I click rename, and I can rename it to whatever I want. So it renamed it to Draenei, as I did there. Okay, it's still selected, Draenei. I can equip it from here. So if I click equip, it would put all of those items onto my character. So you can equip from in here. But you could also make a macro. So if I open my macros window, go to character specific macros, you can see I've got the macro for DPS and healing here for the two sets that I had. And the one that I've just created called Draenei, if I click macro, it creates the macro there called Draenei. And you can drag the macro that you've created for your gear swapping to your bar, which I have. I have over here on my bar, my healing set and my DPS set, in case I want to swap between them. So I can just easily watch my character, go into my healing set, go into my DPS set. It's as easy as that. To add an item to your set, say you've got an item in your bag that you want to add to a set. So we'll do the Draenei one, and let's say we want the healing staff as part of that set. I'll just do that, and I click save, and it updates it. You can also use commands /ses save, and then type the name of the one you want. Or if you type /ses, it'll just bring up the help about the commands, the chat commands that you can use. If I want to delete a set, I just make sure that that's selected. I click delete, and I want to delete the macro that I've created. So delete that, yes, and it removes the macro as well. It also has automated gear swapping. So I want to go back to my DPS set, right? Equip. Unfortunately, one of the downsides of the classic client is that when you have the exact same weapon duplicated, it struggles to put it into your offhand. I could not code it to do this. I tried absolutely everything, and unfortunately, it's one of the downsides of the WoW client itself. So if I go to my healing set quickly, and then I go to my DPS set, well, actually, I'll use my keyboard. I'll use my macro shortcuts. It doesn't put it in, but you can just click it in your bag. Boom. Just right-click it. It puts it into your offhand automatically. So the quick solution to that is if you are dual wielding the exact same weapon in both hands, just open your bags, click it with a right click after you've equipped your set, and you're sorted. Okay, assigning specializations. I'm in my primary specialization at the moment. as you can see here. And if I go to my secondary specialization, which is resto, and I activate that, this is what happens. Watch my character. Automatically switches to my secondary specialization set, which is now green. So I'll just clear that so that these are not highlighted. And it goes green. And then when I switch back to my primary, yep, I'm ready to go back out into the world of Heal the Dungeon. Switches, and as you can see, my primary is glowing. There is actually one more thing that I forgot to mention when I was recording that video, and that is that you can clear the specializations. So if you choose a specialization and you right click, it will clear it, so it's no longer green. Now I'm not in my healing spec, so it's not green. If I was in my healing spec, I know it's bound to secondary. I can always double check and click secondary for healing. Like that. And that's all there is to it. I hope that people find this add-on very helpful, very intuitive. Utilize all of the features. The macros are super handy. The auto-equip is very useful to have. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one.